So Bam Bam, Bubba Green over here on the right-hand side of the racetrack, got the green tomato on the front as he's kin to Scotty Cannon, who had the red tomato, the angry tomato for the longest time, the pro mod. So we went over there and talked to him, and that is what is on the front is a angry green tomato because he's Bubba Green. And speaking of green, the Undertaker on the left-hand side of the racetrack. Tommy Gray, been after it for about a minute or so, 31 years. He said, I couldn't be doing it in 2024 without A-Plus IT Group and Computers, Richards Automotive, Carter Site Services and Paving, VP Fuels, Charles Dustin Nash Excavating, Ted's Towing, United Rentals, and Gray Transport Heavy Haul. Said since 8 years old I've been going to the racetrack, and I'm just out here enjoying life. Right now number 8 and number 9 are doing battle here. One of them is going to be going to the trailer. One of them is going to be going to round 2. They'll be getting it out tomorrow morning. Tommy's in. Here comes Bubba Green. Bubba gets it done. Whole shot city, 372.2 at 201. He was 032 on the tree, and it was night. You want some warm milk? Because I'm putting you to bed, Tommy Gray. 368.8, 193. We'll be collecting a yellow slip there at the timing ticket booth. And Bubba Gray, the green tomato, picking up the win there. Shout out to Mr. Wonderful here, slinging out the t-shirts. They said one more. Hey, throw your helmet up here in the stands. You can leave the sign out, sir. You don't have to take the sign back. Just leave it out. Tooch the Gooch in the house. My man is Nick Tucci. What's up, player play? Decker the third. Hollywood coming at you here against Chris Russo momentarily. Make sure everything's all right on the racetrack there.
They haven't been put online yet because
Attention to the bits. Top Sportsman and Ultra, your ladders have been updated. There was a correction that needed to be made to both of them. They'll be online momentarily as soon as Seth is done flying his drone out and having a good time. we'll put them back to work. But your Ultra Street and Top Sportsman ladders have been updated. Sportino's all smiles going back into the pits tonight.
Of course.
Pilot Atomizer, the only purpose-built drag racing injector on the market. Built and manufactured by racers in the USA. Custom sizing and inlet designs, an all-new website, complete refresh service, and the only rebuildable fuel injector on the market. You get the right injector the first time. See why more champions run our injectors than any other brand at atomizerfuelcomponents.com.
right, the word goes out. Fire them up, and let's continue on in round number 1 of Pro Mod.
Hollywood's going to be coming alive here in the burnout box, left-hand side of the racetrack. The Purnell Body Shop ISI, the Purnell Body Shop ISI Demolition Auto Fab Race Car, Middlesex Metals, WYO Motorsports, Todd Brown, Salvage West here in the left-hand side of the racetrack, and Chris Russo. The DMPE machine here in the right lane. Big thank you to the boys at Farks Supercars for making this weekend a possibility.
See you tomorrow.
So number 10 taking on number 7 here. Can the 69 Chevelle upset Hollywood here? Number 7, if the winner of this round will take on the winner of Melanie Salemi and Andy Jensen. Baskin and Hollywood's weekend there. He was double weight on the tree and something let go. And Chris Russo, the Fark Supercar boys, are going to round number 2. Hollywood off pace. He was 9:19 down low, and then after that, don't know what happened. He went 115 mile an hour across the across the finish line there. This is going to be Decker Jr. right here, be taking on Mike Deach. Matt Deach. Matt going to get the New York-based machine backed up here. Number 11 qualifier, 366.8, 204 mile an hour. Big thank you to the Decker family for bringing us up some dinner. It was a very great assortment of some smoked or grilled meats there, and we appreciate all of the race teams out there. Jersey Concrete bringing us some kebabs and some asparagus. Everybody just bringing us up some food. We even got some moonshine up here, and it's been a good time. We'll have plenty more good times tomorrow, and we still got good times to go this evening. Right now, Amanda's looking to have a great time. He said 50,000 is cool, but being the only one to ever go 4 back-to-back wins in the category Yellow Bullets, a little cooler. ISI Demolition, Decker Salvage West, Tie Drive, Autofab Race Car, Maxima Racing Oil, WYO Motorsports, and Middlesex Metals. For Mike Decker Jr., Mike Decker, the Deckas. Another purge of the nitrous here for Deach. Screw guy says, come on in, let's get it. So you'll see the car here in the right lane leave, and then about 200 or 300 foot, it's going to sit back on the bars and really get after it. Let's see what we got going on here. Decker Jr. and 366.9205 for Decker Jr. Matt Deach was right there with him all the way to the stripe. 370 with a 3.203. Slows it down just a little bit. If he would have gone to 366.8 like he did in qualifying, that would have been an absolute drag race. Decker had him a little bit on the tree and then kept chopping away a little further every incremental down the track. Our next pair of cars is going to be Steve King, the Savage Machine, and the Mountain Man, Mike Achenbach. Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, a 69 Camaro with the big old 5.3 bore space nitrous machine. Canvas Plus sponsored hot rod here in the right hand side of the racetrack. Gonna get back done up whenever he comes to a stop there. MJA Installations hot rod here in the right lane. That is the Mountain Man racing machine of Mike Achenbach. Fulton Power, his engine builder of choice here, is there's not too many left. Though Charlie Buck hung up his hat here. Is I'm sure a lot of Pro Nitrous guys were like, well, guess I got to find me a new engine builder now. What's going on with your screen there, Player Play?
That's all right, I've had this.
So we'll see the Savage Machine of Steve King, Strasburg, Virginia. Waiting on the nitrous guy to do his thing. You'll see the light turn off inside the car, and that means it's time for business. Crew guy for Steve King's bringing him in. Three-stage on momentarily here for Steve King. De-ice are coming at you in the throttle blades. We got us a race. Achenbach's in. Here comes King. He's in. Mountain Man. We'll go to round number 2, where I do believe he'll be taking on Chuck Olch. The Canvas Plus team is happy right there. It's going to be a party in the Mountain Man pits. O21 red for Steve King and O22 green for Mike Achenbach. He was 923 down low, 250 to the half track, and then just said, I'm going to be easy on parts. I'm going to take it easy on my boys tonight. The dollars are a changing hands over here. Yeah, the word on Wall Street is, it's good to be purple right now. This is going to be a comp single here for Chuck Olch. James Beadley unable to make the call here. Number 4 qualifier 363.0208 for the Mount Airy, Maryland hot rod. Going to be back on up. The Roche Racing Engines hot rod in left lane. All right, so Top Sportsman and Ultra Street, your ladders have been updated. They're on Facebook and GoneDragRacing.com/Cecil Sheets. Chuck Holch going to the next round here. We'll be taking on Mike Achenbach. He just saw that go down, and he's like, all right, I know what I need to do here. Crew Chief S for Hulse brings him in. Says, all right, let's do this. .366.9, 206 mile an hour. Very good rip for Chuck Hulse. He'll be ready for Achenbach the next round in the morning. For our next pair of cars, this is going to be Derek Ward and Carlos Velez coming all the way up from Florida. I'm sure you'll see a lot of these crews fighting it out in the winter series down there in Bradenton between Snowbirds, U.S. Street Nationals, and capped off by the World Series of Pro Mod. Lot of cookies on the line down there, as Willie Dog would say. Your most recent defending champion of World Series of Pro Mod here, Derek Ward, getting backed on up. From Friendship, Maryland, the 68 Firebird, number 3 qualifier, 6'3", 62'2", 208. Hey, Mr. Russo and the boys, good job there. So Camilo Velez in the left-hand side, number 14 qualifier, 372.8 against the number 3. About a 10th separating the two, but it's going to come down to the tree right here. 41. Camilo, Bad Bunny, baby, going to round number 2 right there. As I was watching the screen, I didn't see what happened, but it sounds like they got a little squirrely out there. Riding the bars and wasn't exactly pointed straight, I think. Well, Mrs. High Vis Yellow out there, Tiffany Jensen. We know Andy Jensen's coming at you. She is ready to go. She's ready to back him on up here, as he is going to have a fight on his hands right here. 360 with a 6. Melanie Salemi secured the number 2 spot hailing out of Buffalo, New York. The Alley Installations Pontiac Firebird and the 68 Camaro small block power of Jensen here. Number 15 qualifier, 373.6 at 202 miles an hour. He went a 706.7, a 522.9, and a 373.6 on the last qualifier there to get him up in the show. Well, anything can happen in a drag race, and we're about to see what we got here in store. Melanie Salemi looking for some redemption. I think the furthest she has gone has been a runner-up. She said, "I'm looking to get the money, honey. $50,000." 2022 runner-up to Deca Jr. Speaking of Decker Jr., here he comes right there. Melanie Salemi, pre-stage on for her. Who's coming up for the small block? He's in. 59 for Jensen. Keep it. He did get the win light. I don't know if he crossed on the center line. We're going to, they say over the radio or not. It's going to go look at it. It was close, but we're going to, much like a sweet no prep here, we're going to go down and check and make sure that he didn't cross. It was pretty close. He's like, I'm going to go down and verify and just make sure. So give me a second. I'm going to get my scooter and I'm going to go down there.
Yeah.
The mountain man, Mike Achenbach. He got pretty close, but I don't think it was.
Off was able to run motor anyway because might be able to see it there. Before I went and said anything.
Yeah, it was definitely in between the 330 and the 8th mile if he got close. I'm sure Mark Walters has got the replay going. We got to wait and see. Listening to the radio. So the official ruling is Jensen did not cross, so Andy Jensen picking up the win right there, right-hand side. Congratulations, number 15 taking down number 2. Once again, anything can happen. Both of them wheels up. Yeah, he got he got out of it. It was so close. Yeah, only 138 mile an hour. It's a good driving job there for Mr. Jensen, as he would definitely cranking on that wheel trying to get it to go back to the right, and did its job. Didn't get out of shape or anything like that too crazy when they corrected it. He was definitely out there in the marbles. But Andy Jensen picking up the win, and I think we've got a car stuck on the racetrack, and once we get that taken care of, our last pair of cars is going to be going down, and it's going to be a barn burner here. Number 1 versus number 16, Jason Lee. He is trying to find all the 4-leaf clovers, the rabbit foots. Got some lucky pennies. I don't know how many pennies he picked that were heads up. Probably threw about $1 worth on the ground and tried to pick them all up and see what happened. It's about 2/10 separate him and Jim Halsey from their qualified efforts. 379.3, 193 for Jason Lee, and Jim Halsey 358.2 at 208. Did see some rumblings on the internet about that's the quickest and fastest pro mod out there. Old Shecky Olsh.
Oh, they're pulling her back up. Look her at that short tube instead of taking her all the way to the end.
Miles an hour here.
Hey, Bad Bunny, baby.
The track record.
Yeah, they pulled her back instead of pushing her all the way down.
Derek Ward rolling back to the pits here. Big shout out to my man's Brian Moody in the house. His house, of course. All right, folks, fire them up here. They are cleared it off. Oh, it's the fastest nitrous-powered pro mod, at least a legal pro mod. I think there's some outlaw stuff there in Texas. I think Reister went like a 55 or something. But you doggos, yeah. I mean, when they say outlaw pro mod, there ain't no rules. The outlaw pro mod, they definitely putting the outlaw in it. Oh no! So the Reister went at 358.9. So Halsey did best him there. That's interesting. Things you learn on the internet. $358.9 at 207 miles an hour. Dying. But a 358.2 at 208. Oh, it's 208.97. So we're going to call that 209 mile an hour here for the Daddy Shark machine here in the right lane. From Abbey Grace, Maryland, right down I-95. It's going to cost you $4 to go see him if you're taking the I-95. But I think you can go on like Highway 2 or something and it's free. Bickle machine. The multi-time Pro Nitrous World Champion here. Going to get it tuned up. Brandon Schweitzer, he says, okay. I'm going to look at my tune-up here. All right, Cecil County, Friday or Saturday night under the lights. This is the last pair of the night. Y'all better be standing on your feet watching this one. Jason Lee coming correct. He said, if you think I'm going to lay down and take it, you got one thing wrong. He is definitely going to bring it, and Halsey's ready. He said, I got you. Come on, player. Racetrack, it's going to be Halsey, 360 with a 6, 207 mile an hour, and man, oh man, if that wasn't 7 thousandths of a second on the top end right there. Jason Lee took him to church on the Christmas tree, and Halsey was waiting for all them kids to come on. There on the top end, that thing settled down, and he motored back around him right there. That was a race. It looks like the Jason Lee machine is back. We appreciate everyone coming out. That concludes Saturday of Yellow Bullet Nationals. You guys come back tomorrow. Bring the kids for the 15 and under beanbag cornhole competition. We got plenty of prizes. That is kicking off at 10 a.m. by the Yellow Bullet Nationals tent. We will see y'all tomorrow with E2. I believe we're starting off with
race cars.
Yeah, with race cars in the morning. More than likely, we'll probably. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's Steve. She needs Steve. Myself, Baird Green, Steve Quinn. We are out of here.
Wow, what a day of drag racing that was. Okay, tomorrow we will begin at, okay, we're scheduled at 9 or something like that, okay, but it may be a little earlier because they're saying cars on track at 9. So depending on how they're doing, we may go live at 8:45, which would be probably more prudent. So anyway, let me get this written down. 9:03. Anyway, that was some Pro Mod round, wasn't it? And that was round 1. Now we begin tomorrow with round 2 on all of the classes. Thank you to Monty and Maria Miko, I love them, and Jim and Kathy Halsey for bringing us in and keeping us streaming this event. Now, they've had offers from others, but they decided to stick with us, and we are so glad they did, and I'm sure you are because we keep it free. Actually, we don't. Weldon Pumps is your presenting sponsor of the Motor Mania TV for this event, and they are joined by PA Racing, Silvato Designs, MBE Cylinder Heads and Manifolds, Billet Atomizer, Pro Systems, Induction Solutions, Mosier Engineering, JAMA Racing Ministry, and Fast Times Motorworks. They are the ones that keep bringing this event, this wonderful Yellow Bullet Nationals event, completely free to you, the viewer. So if you get the opportunity to thank them, please do so. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Say your goodbyes to each other as I go through these final videos, and we'll see you then.
welding, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.